Good afternoon, folks. Now, today's C discussion gives you a little glimpse into what what independence really looks like for older adults. So I'm going to do the presentation I made for you. Please enjoy. Chairpersons, members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to speak with you today. When we talk about independent living, for older adults, we often imagine something simple. A person aging in their own home, managing their own day, staying out of institutional care. But real independence, is not a single condition. It is a system outcome, and it is shaped directly by the policies you write, fund, and oversee. Independence is not absence of need. It is the presence of supports that allow older adults to remain the authors of their own lives. Independence is functional stability. For older adults, independence begins with the ability to perform basic physical tasks, rising from a chair, stepping into a shower, preparing a meal, walking safely across a room. These are small motions with enormous consequences. Falls remain the leading cause of injury-related deaths for older adults. One fall can end independence, living permanently. Policy implications: fund fall prevention programs statewide, expand coverage for home-based physical therapy, incentivize strength and balance programs through community centers and health systems. These are not extras, they are cost-saving interventions that prevent hospitalizations. Long-term care placement and Medicaid spend down. Independence is cognitive reliability. Cognitive changes do not automatically eliminate independence. What matters is reliability, the ability to remember medications, appointments, and safety routines. Policy implications: support cognitive support services such as medication management, orientation tools, and basic check-ins. Expand reimbursement for dementia-capable home care. Invest in caregiver training to help families support safe autonomy. Cognitive ability is not just a clinical issue, it is a policy issue. Independence is environmental safety. A home can be a sanctuary of a hazard, a single throw rug, a dim hallway, or a poorly designed bathroom can trigger a hospitalization. Policy implications: create statewide home safety modification benefit for older adults. Fund grab bars, lighting improvements, flooring repairs, and accessible bathrooms. Incentivize age-friendly housing development through tax credits and zoning flexibility. These modifications cost hundreds of dollars. A hip fracture costs tens of thousands. Independence is technological access. Older adults are adapting technology at the fastest rate of any demographic, not because it is trendy, but because it keeps them safe. Policy implications: expand broadband access as a health intervention, support telehealth reimbursement party, provide subsidies for fall detection devices, smart home sensors, and medication dispensers. Technology is not replacing independence, it is extending it. Independence is social connection. Loneliness is a public health crisis. It increases mortality risks, such as much as smoking accelerates cognitive decline. It drives hospital use utilization. Policy implications: fund community-based aging programs that create structured social contact. Supports support transportation services that allow older adults to leave their homes safely. Expand adult day programs and intergenerational incentives. Give me 1 second, guys. My papers are stuck here. Social connection is not a soft issue, it is a clinical intervention. Independence is economic stability. Many older adults live on fixed incomes that do not match the cost of aging. When finances collapse, independence collapses with them. Policy implications: strengthen property tax relief for older homeowners. Expand rent subsidies for older adults in high cost areas. Increase access to home based Medicaid waivers that delay institutionalization. Economic stability is healthy stability. Economic stability is healthy stability. Independence is a system outcome, and systems require investment. Independent living is not achieved by personal effort alone. It is produced by housing policy, transportation policy, broadband policy, health system reimbursement, workforce capacity, caregiver support, community infrastructure. When any one of these fails, independence fails. When they work together, older adults thrive. The return on investment is clear. Every dollar invested in home-based care, fall prevention, caregiver support, and safe housing reduces hospitalizations, emergency department visits, long-term care admissions, Medicaid expenditures, caregiver burnout, workforce strain. Independent living is not only human, it is fiscally responsible. The truth we must acknowledge. Independent living is not about doing everything alone. It's about retraining the right, retaining the right to shape one's own day. Your policies determine whether older adults in Pennsylvania can continue to live with dignity, safety, and purpose, or whether they are forced to institutional care permanently. Independence is not a privilege, it is a public good, and it is one we can protect if we choose to. Thank you. Okay, guys, that is C for you. I'll be back on with D shortly. Give me a little bit. I think D will be an extra one tonight. So give me a few minutes to put that together for you. I'll be back on with that shortly. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.